How are you doing? I have dogs in the background right now, so I just thought I would come on today and show you some ways that art can help you. Sorry about that, the dogs are crazy right now. Show you some ways that creativity is really an outlet for self-care. And if you don't remember, the other day I posted about making our other card, and this is another one from Seeing Beyond the Illusion. So these are cards that you can do to help you really connect to yourself through self-discovery. And the cards we're going to make today are all about kind of putting your favorite sayings and inspiration for you. So another way that we can do it is by just things that we have around us. And if you wait just a second, I'm going to let the dogs out so they will stop barking. Sorry about that, I'm back. The dogs were barking and they've discovered the squirrels outside. And everybody's walking around and they're just really, I'm not quite understanding why everybody's still out and about. It's their nap time. So back to the cards. I'm going to be showing you some ways. You can really pick out anything. Words have very powerful meanings. Words that if you picked out your word for the year. My word for the year was expand. And if you picked a word, I'd love for you to post it down below. Mantras are also another way of inspirational cards that you can use just to give yourself inspiration for your day, especially in the times that are, you know, a little bit, how can we say, I am known as a Pollyanna, so I always try and spin a good thing, but it's really about taking care of ourselves. It's about self-care. And if you hear my goat, my goodness, today is really, Louie. Oh my goodness, my baby goat. So anyway, I'm gonna try and get through this. So today what we're gonna do is, art is all about, I do throw a little bit of the nature in there too. So you get the dogs and the baby goat. So to deepen your connection to yourself is all about taking that breath. And I always try and start off my art classes with our breath. And it's very important that we take our deep breaths as much as we can because we really don't. And so if you take yoga, if you take any exercise classes, meditation classes, I always start off with my meditation classes with deep breaths. So I think we'll start with that right now. If we can get Mr. Louie, our goat, to chime in once in a while. Hi everybody, thanks for joining. So we're gonna start off with a deep breath. So we're gonna take 3 breaths. So we're just getting grounded and just being centered into this moment, into this artful moment, into this creative moment, that we're just going to take a few minutes of time for ourselves and just take a deep breath. So once you close your eyes, take a deep breath in. And as you're breathing in peace, joy, love. And as you breathe out, any worries, any concerns, leave them at the door. As I say, I have a basket at my front door. It's always, leave your worries outside as you come in the door. And my husband and I always practice that. So it's really a good thing to get into. So as we're going to go in, we're going to take another really good deep breath. And breathe out again. And breathe out, relax your shoulders. I know we're a lot of tension nowadays. Even in normal times, we can carry a lot on our shoulders. And then we're going to take one more deep breath in. We're going to breathe in courage. We're going to breathe in love and peace. And breathe out. So I'm going to turn off the TV because I realized I put that on, so I don't want that on the background. I'm going to have you gather your supplies. Just a second, I'm going to grab your watercolors or some markers. I'm going to be using some index cards. And if you have newspaper around, you can grab the newspaper. So I'm going to go turn the TV off really quick. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry. Hi. turn the TV off. Got the dogs outside. Got baby goat. He is on me right now. Okay, so we're all settled. Take a breath. So that's life, right? Everything kind of comes at one time. So, all right. So today I'm going to show you some really fun ways. Hi, everybody. I see Lance and Claudine and Maria, Marianne. Hey, Sandy, Mary, Frederick. Hello. So we're going to be making some inspiration cards, and it's really easy to do. I love making these and giving them as gifts. So like I have some index cards. You can pretty much use whatever you want. So I got some index cards here, and I'm just going to add some watercolor. And I got these watercolors at Michael's, and I got, hey guys, I got these at Michael's too. And as you notice, these have glitter. So we like glitter, right? So if you are on, or when you come on, if you're watching the replay, just let me know where you're from. I always like to see that. So I'm going to show you. So it's really simple. In art, you know, there's really, I like to say for this, there's no rhyme or reason. You just want to play. It's a great exercise if you are home with your kids. It's a great one to do. I like to have these for when I do coaching. I usually have people do a set of these. And so very simple, just a little background color. You can use markers also, but I'm just going to do the watercolors right now. So the next thing is you're going to take your newspaper, just for fun, and tear some out. And I already did it because I didn't want the paper to be too wet, but I just used some watercolor again and just made marks. You can, it's fun too to come in with a marker and kind of do the same thing. And you'll see it's going to be fun because it's going to be different. So we can just use a marker. And if you know me, you know I love swirls. So that is one of my symbols. So I'm going to go ahead and make some hearts. So remember how to make the hearts when you were in kindergarten? Remember, let your little inner child out that loved to paint. You know, this is a great way to use this time that we always say we don't have time. I hear that all the time when I am teaching. And this is just a simple way to really connect back to that inner artist, your inner child, and let her come out and play, or let him come out and play. And so one of the things, you know, is to express yourself. This is just, like I said, a really easy way. So remember how we used to do the hearts back in the day? You fold the paper and then you cut half of a heart on this side and you get a heart. And see, so like I was saying, it really doesn't matter how the paper is going to look because you're going to be cutting it up. So the next thing, hi guys, thanks for coming. Thanks for joining. So let's see. So the next thing is you can cut out as many as you want. You know, you've got this big piece of paper, and make sure you save any papers because you can always use those for something else, right? I never throw anything away. I'm kind of bad. All my friends that are, you know, oh, that's pretty. I like that. So see how I cut this one out. It's got my swirl. So we're just going to, I have two, so I'm just going to do the two hearts. I'm going to put them on my card. And I can use tape. It's really easy. This is the double stick tape. So we're going to use the double stick tape, put that on, and another one. So you can kind of see. I'd love to see yours. Hey guys, hi Lenny. Hey, everybody's coming. Hey. So this is one of my cards that we did. And another thing you can do, it's fun, is to use the Sharpie and to go around the heart so you can see them a little bit better. So you can do it like this. I'm going to bring it a little bit closer so you guys can see. So I'm just going to kind of go around. And in our neighborhood, we are painting hearts all over the neighborhood to show love to our helpers. And remember, it's always a good thing to look for the helpers. And so it's really fun to see all the hearts. I love doing hearts. That's one of my things I like to paint. So this is one of the ways that you can make an inspirational heart. And so what inspiration, a quote that you could put on here would be, well, what do you think? What would be a good quote? You could write it on here, or you can write it on another piece of paper and write down. So if you're watching, write down a quote for me and I will put it on here. So I love quotes, and so a quote would be, how about anybody have a quote I could do? I'll have to think about it. My mind totally went blank. But there's different things that you can write on here. So I hope this helped you. I hope this gave you a little bit of inspiration for your day. And I'm going to be doing more of these, and probably might be thinking about doing some Zooms also, some art room in Zoom. No, that rhymes. And so let me know what you think. I'm going to be, inspirational words, anything. I like what you said, breathe, encourage. Yes, breathe, encourage, right? It's very important right now, Claudine. And I think words have really a lot of meaning. They have, for me, they do. And I like having that around me. The mantras are the words, and then we do the paintings for, it's called the symbols, and for yantras. So we can kind of do it both ways. When we see a painting, we can see, like the one behind me is a mandala that I'm working on, that I'm going to be doing a class on there. If you would like more information on that class, just put a yes mantra class or yes mandala class below, and I'll send you some information. I am playing with all the techie stuff, so this has really pushed me out of my comfort zone. I love being able to connect with everybody like this, and it's just a different way. It's a different way of sharing, and I really love to teach. I'm a teacher at heart, and this is just one way that we can reach other people. So I really love doing that. I just want to write down, there's other things that art can help you open up to. These have a lot of little things around my house. This is the one that we wrote the other day, be the best version of yourself. And I just wanted to show you a couple of the other cards that we did. Be the best version of yourself. And then this one was just, I had found an envelope of transformation. And we're kind of all going through that right now, right? So there's another word we could put on here. And I love my fairies. So this one, and this one, yes, Claudine, to send cards to nursing homes or to neighbors even. This one is, this one's my fairy one. So the fairy, little Disney fairy. This one's a flower. And I just got this probably out of a magazine. And I put this on one of my index cards. It just makes me happy. I love that color. And with Easter and with new beginnings, spring is new beginnings. So this is my nest and my golden egg. What possibilities could go on there, right? And another thing about these cards, remember these are for you, so you can write on the back of these. And for new beginnings, for spring, what's your nest egg? What is your golden egg? What nugget can you take home with this and really bring that more back into your life? And as you put these around, you can also use this to just to inspire you and to remind you of who you are. And for anything, if you are feeling depressed or anxious or lonely or helplessness, art helps us with all of those feelings, and it really helps us to really get into them and to release as we go also. And I hope that this has found you some peace of mind and get back into your own creativity and just play and have some fun. So I just want I want to thank you for joining me. And if you're seeing the replay, please post replay. Love to see where you're from. If you make some cards, please let me know. This is the one, you can post them below, which is really fun. And this is the one that we made today, just using newspaper. Use whatever you have around you. I've used different things, and I'll be coming on with some more ideas. So let's just sit down and let's just take a breath. Thank you for the hearts. I love that. So let's just take a breath and just remember who we are, that we have courage, that we are courage, that we can bring peace and love into the world. And I do it through soul, art, and nature. And we all have our gifts to bring to other people. I know my neighbors are bringing dinners to people in the neighborhood that can't go back out. We have a lot of older people in our neighborhood. So, looking out for each other is really important. It's kind of bringing our communities closer, and connection and possibilities to expand. That's my word for the year. So I hope you're having a great day. Remember to help your neighbors, look for the helpers, and stay positive as much as possible. Chime in if you need to. Get out your paints, get out your markers, get out a piece of paper, and color. All right. I hope you're having a great day, and I'll see you on the trail.